Welcome everyone. Welcome to Paint Club. Tonight, I may put my Santa hat on at some point, but we are getting close to Christmas, so I've got my Crimbo mug, winner Christmas dinner, and today we're going to be painting Battletech Mini. This one, an Axman, and for once the background's correct, and the now painting is correct, which is good. So I'm getting better. Alright, let's grab a brush and start painting, shall we? As usual, we start with the base coat. Okay, where am I? I am looking for a big brush. We'll do this quickly. You will do. Actually, no, you'll do. That's a base coat. That's a base coat brush anyway, so that's good. I use the synthetic brushes more. I like them. They're good. If you use them more, they stay clean. As long as you clean them properly, obviously. Anyway, I hope you all had...
I don't believe it!
All fake news and shenanigans. There's no way you prepared a button that works properly. How very dare I. Welcome in, Fraggle. How's your Monday been? I did ask before the stream, so I don't know. I'm just asking on stream as well. Hope you're doing well anyway. What did you have for tea? I had curry. I've also got a Tunnocks caramel wafer. Or well, we're taking a little break. Looking forward to that. It's going to be good. Right. Geez, where to start? I guess start at the top and work your way down. Well, you want to know what happened with the with Cookie Gate since you went quiet over it? Not a lot, to be honest. That's why I went quiet. We'll wait until after Crimbo now, till we get a new oven. But we can survive because we've got a few bits and pieces that we can cook with and that. Got spicy chicken and rice with tomato sauce. Lovely. Very nice indeed. Yeah, we've got an air fryer, we've got a slow cooker, and we've got a microwave. And obviously the hobs are still fine, so we just need to light them manually, but that's perfectly fine. Doable. So we can survive without it until until January payday, when we hopefully get a little bit of a respite from all of the bullshit that's been going on. Everything breaking all at once. It is what it is. It certainly is. Oh, I did post in the Discord, by the way. But yeah, I just want to say a big thank you, especially to you, Fraggle, for basically just being here all bloody year and modding for me, and just making my life a lot easier. So thank you very much. We're getting to the sort of new year time of year. I just want to let you know that you're very appreciated. Improve the cooker when bang that. No, well, no, I don't know yet. We need an electrician to come out and diagnose it, basically. But we'll do that when the money's coming in. We'll put a bloody hat on then. Alright, Santa hat's coming. I've got to get festive regime where people can tell me to put a Santa hat on, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay. Much better. I can barely hear the music now, but that's fine. Right. Let's crack on with this before the paint dries. There we go. I might take this hat into work tomorrow. Just to... because I'm in the office for the next couple of days, so it'd be nice to lift everyone's spirits. I think. Yeah, apparently we've done 277, I think it was, streams this year. That's like almost one every day. But it's one every... I think it's 2 out of 3 days, is it? 3, 6, 5. So, yeah, ish. It's just it's more than a stream every 2 in every 3 days. Obviously, some days we do two streams, but yeah, I think we've done all right this year, especially the last couple of months. I've really been strict with myself this last couple of months, getting the streams and that, making sure that the content comes. And I don't know if YouTube's going to do a similar sort of what do they call it, recap thing. But I want to say thank you to everyone on YouTube as well. I don't think anyone watches this. I think there's like 2 people maybe who reliably will watch the Paint Club on YouTube, but I do this for me. I do this for me mainly, just to relax on a Monday. But I'm glad that a couple of people are watching it. Well, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Jeez, I've got a real frog in my throat today. I haven't done much talking, I think. Okay, so we are just gonna try and get this base coat sorted. Crikey. I wonder what I'm going to do with this axe. Hopefully I'll make it look good. Fingers crossed. I don't really like the Axman that much. It's, I don't know. I like the fact it's got like an, I think by default it's got an AC 10. I think, or is it an LBX 10? It's one of those. It's definitely a 10 of some description, and that's a decent weapon. But you know, when you got an AC 10, maybe 2 medium lasers, and just a melee weapon, it feels a bit undergunned. Not sure. Does the card tell you? I wish I could find the card. I wish I could find the card. I've definitely lost those cards. They're somewhere. I'm sure I've put them somewhere safe, you know, for safekeeping. So safe, in fact, that I've lost them. I cannot find them anymore. So we'll have a look. I mean, you can have a look in. We can have a look on Sana later on, and see what the 1N is generally loaded with. But yeah, this is the basic one. I know one of them does have an LBX 20 on it, and that one I wouldn't mind having. That's a good one. Especially the LBX does suit being up close and personal a lot better. I'm gonna wash the brush and itch my face because of this hat. Oh, bloody hell. Right, here we go. I'll give you a bonus minute of Santa hattage. 1N has an AC 20. Oh, dang. 3 medium lasers and large pulse. Damn! Do you know what? Maybe I'm thinking of the Hatchetman? Am I thinking of the Hatchetman? I might be. Yeah, there's a good chance I am. Maybe I need an Axman in my life, because that sounds like an extremely good combination. Right, there we go. Extra minute. Ooh. Axman is a 65 tonner. You know, if you got an AC 20, you're alright in my book. That's what I say. Okay, let's get more of this base coat paint. First, we're going to open the caramel wafer, one of the best biscuits in the world. If you can, in America, get yourself some of these. Oh, they are beautiful. Made in Scotland. Mmm. Delicious. Oh, that's magic, that is. There's nothing better in the world than like a good biscuit and a cup of tea. Oof, that hit the spot, that did. I'll have more of that later. Right, spinning the paint as usual. Let's move the camera down so you can see me, me working. Alright then, let's take most of this paint off there and we'll go on to the other leg. Do the middle section first. I'm not sure if I did the torso, to be honest. Might as well go over it again. No arm in it. The paint's been thinned nicely, so you can't put too much paint on. So you're not going to lose any detail. We're putting more layers on accidentally. All is well. I kind of wish there was a second Chaos Legion game, because that was good. Remember that one being a particularly fun playthrough. It was infuriating towards the end. Some of the bosses were ridiculous. Oh, bloody hell. I remember that's the game I was playing when we accidentally mispronounced Black Ace's name. That was an interesting one. The incident. I wonder where he's up to at the minute. I've seen him online a couple of times in the last few months, but I don't know where he's at. Hope he's doing well. I know he did try and do streaming for a while. He tried doing streaming on MechWarrior Online, but I don't think it stuck. I think he had to go away for his military, job. You remember the incident, but not the game. Yeah, the game was a little bit like Devil May Cry, only instead of doing your attacks yourself, you have to summon. One of the characters in the newest Devil May Cry sort of has a similar deal. And I've got a feeling that some of the devs who made Chaos Legion were involved in that one. And they probably invented that character as like an homage to the game. Yeah. Games that deserved sequels but never got them. I think Chaos Legion's definitely one in my books. Have you got any, Fraggle? Any games that never got that sequel? I would say number one for me would be Warzone 2100, which I've seen Dark Cloth playing recently. And it was free on Steam not long ago. I think it might have been last year sometime. I did get it, so I might play through that at some point. That'll be good. Right. There we go. Base coat done. I think we need to reward ourselves. One got a sequel but was crying out for more. Free space. Up there. You were everyone's most popular emote, weren't you? Yes, you were. The bear emotes were all three of the most popular emotes. The story was so set up for the third, and it never happened. Ah, you see, when they threaten a sequel and then never make it, that's even worse, you know. When they set it up specifically for a sequel, it's nothing worse. If Green was involved, might have been more popular. Oh, that little nose there. Wet little nose. Hello. You alright? You're a good bear. You're a good boy. He wants my caramel wafer. That's what he wants. Right. So the Axman, paint is pretty dry. Pretty dry, not 100%. Let's start with putting the first coat on. Dark Reaper is our main colour. I'll bring another model up. I'll bring the Bushwhacker down. And you can see that's our paint scheme, roughly, that we're going for. So can I remember what it was supposed to look like? Yeah, exactly. Could I have a reference model in it? Could I have a reference model? Okay, a little bit of blue. What are you doing? He's messing around behind me. He won't give me any biscuits, so I'm gonna chew on a bone. Alrighty then. There we go. So, model, let's start making you blue. I'm just going to basically paint everything blue at the moment, for now. And then I can tweak it a bit more later. Add other colours as and when. Weird cockpit does the Axman. Kind of looks a bit like the alien head from Aliens, you know. Let me just get my camera control. Oh my god, I haven't got any camera control. Dun dun dun. Didn't have everything prepared, did I? Of course not. Okay. So, if you have a look there, sort of looks a little bit like the alien out of Aliens, doesn't it? With the little mouth and it's got a big tongue instead of having another face within its face. Xenomorph, I think it was called, wasn't it? Yeah, Xenomorph. I don't want to put too much in lead belcher on this model. Just like, I'll be selective. Here's one for you, okay. Why does your live announcement disappear from your channel? Is it set so once someone has seen it, it gets hidden? No. I don't think so. Did it disappear? No, it's still there on my screen. I can still see it. Not there anymore. 2 from Dawned in a row. Oh, from Dawned. Well, I can see both Dawned ones. They're both still there on my screen. Let's have a look at the settings. There is a setting where you can make it disappear once the stream ends. That I spotted, and I was tempted to do that, but I haven't turned that on yet. Both Dawned, but yours was after the first Dawned, so no more for you. Yeah, right. Are you looking in the okay? So my stream announcements go into a different channel. Mine's further down. That's in the going live alerts channel. So that's where mine go. Dawn's in a different place. Nope. Yeah, no worries. Because I'm special. I get my own channel for the going live alerts, you see. Special. Makes perfect sense, that do. Indeed. Basically, one channel allows the use of @everyone, which I don't allow everyone else to do, if you know what I mean, because that would just get annoying for everyone. There you go. Sweet. Right, let's carry on with the blue. The blue's getting used up pretty quickly. Need a couple of big blobs there, I think. Very much so. Unwanted global pings in some Discord. Yeah. There's a couple of Discords that are worse for it. I'm not going to name them, but I know you're in at least one of them, where the owner of the Discord will do sometimes 4 or 5, like @everyone's a day. It can get annoying. Okay, so I'm just trying to get this this sort of base coat of blue on. I need to get it nice and thin. I think I'm going to actually thin the paint a little bit more. Oh, there's too much paint there. Right, start spreading it about. Start spreading it about. And save the detail on that section there because there's too much paint going in that hole. Giggity. I don't know why that's giggity. I think going in any hole is probably a bad idea. So Rule 34 states that that there is probably porn of it. We thought of it now. It exists. Okay. Go on the other arm. Do, 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 do. Oh, we're bare. Very jumpy today. The jumpy boy. You okay, Luke? Oh. Mrs. Bula must be doing something in the other room that sounds interesting to them. They've all jumped up and gone out. Right. Need to get my hands on there. Nice. Okay, this blob of paint's going a lot further than the original one did. Maybe it involves doggy snacks. It might do. I can hear Luke licking away, so I think he's having some water outside. I don't know where Bear's gone. Okay. Here we are. Doing the old painty paint on a Monday night. Oh, I have to say, after unveiling it yesterday and playing it in the intro for today's stream, it's nice. Hey, Rob Dog, how's it going? Axman! Look at him go. How's it going, Rob Dog? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good evening or day. It'll be day where you are, won't it? What up? Yeah, it is so good to be unveil a song that I'm genuinely proud of. I made a song on last Friday, and it is so fucking good. I love it. I just like listening to it. It's dead chill and lovely. I enjoy this. It's noon where you are. Good noon. Not afternoon, it's noon. Noon. Anyway, how's your Monday getting on? How are you getting? How are you doing? Got any plans for the rest of the day? Have to make one with vocals next time. Who knows? I'm not a big vocal guy. I don't do the vocals. Can't sing. Chilling for about 3 hours and then off to work. Worky work. Yeah, I've got to go into the office tomorrow and on Wednesday. Not happy about it. It's gonna be a fairly chilled out day tomorrow though. Most of the afternoon's gonna be a quiz, so that'll be fine. I can do that. I can be bad at general knowledge for a couple of hours. It's mostly Christmas related apparently, so we'll see. How many questions are about Home Alone and Die Hard? If there's a question about Die Hard, I'm gonna know it. So there you go. Sweet. Well, that's the base coat done. Have a little sip while it dries before we do. Ah. You log in trucks for about 3 hours and play video games for 5 hours. Nice. Rob Dog, if you ever see these in any like shops, oh, I'm just gonna eat the rest. Ah. Tunnocks caramel wafers. These are so good. I'm gonna guess the 19th floor. Damn! Who knows that? Alrighty then. Let's do this. I know most of it. I know a fair amount. It's a 30th floor. Bloody, I didn't even know that. I didn't think the building was that high. Doesn't look that high from the outside. Yeah, skyscrapers are deceptively small, like floor-wise. The number of floors. Right, there we go. Use this one here. Okay, so I'm gonna do the metal bits now. Okay. Here we go. So the cannons, obviously first. The most obvious metal pieces. Let's just get some paint off here. Don't want to splodge it on too hard. Okay. Now, speaking of Battletech, I am very happy with the progress that we started yesterday. That was very good. A very good start with the new commander. Working out pretty well so far. For light-ish mech start. Just feels good to be playing a game that isn't like completely unfair. Here's another one for you. What was John McClane's New York badge number? Oh, fucking hell. Okay, I don't know enough about it to know that level of stuff. No, I'm not like, I wouldn't go on Mastermind and have that as my my topic of choice. Now I have a machine gun. Ho ho ho. I think it's the other way around. It's ho ho ho. Now I have a machine gun. Yeah, Die Hard, greatest Christmas movie of all time. The one that you've got to watch every year. Because nothing is more festive than shooting a bunch of terrorists in a building. Oh, was it your way around? Ooh, he is Googling questions. Trying to test me. Keep me on me toes. Yeah, R.I.P. Alan Rickman, greatest villain in cinema history. You searched the badge number as you were sure it was on the screen, but you didn't know it. Right. See if we can get... If we can figure out what bits are going to be metal. That's like half the battle. I don't want to overdo it, because if you put too much metal, it just sort of I don't know. Messes with the colour scheme a bit. Unless you steal Legion Space Marines, in which case they're all metal. Okay. Alright, puppy. She has appeared. Here's one you ought to know. The name of John's cop friend. Who's also... It's Argyle, isn't it? Or is Argyle the taxi driver? I think Argyle might be the taxi driver. Yeah, he is. So, who is the... who's the cop outside? Oh, man. That has got me annoyed now because I'm pretty fucking sure that I knew that one, and it's gone from my head. Is it Argyle? I think it might be, you know, because my brain just went, it's Argyle. No, it's not. God damn it. The clue is it does start with the same letter. Al? Is it Al? Yep, Al, there you go. Yeah, Argyle's the taxi driver, isn't he? You're alright, Argyle. Right, Luke, what are you doing underneath me there? I need to be careful not to move around too much because Luke is directly underneath me. And I could roll over his little tiny foot if I'm not careful. Doggo landmine? Exactly. Usually that means there's a poo on the floor, but you know. In this case, there is a literal doggo on the floor, being the landmine. Be whatever you want to be, Luke. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Right, need to get this this metal colour sorted. I think that's all of the painting we're going to get done with that little splodge. It's already dried. Alright, let's clean the paintbrush and start again. As is our way. You miss having dogs? Aw. My doggos are the best. Is he still here? Are you stealthing? No, I think he's gone. He's walked away. Oops. Let's get the light belcher back. Let's get more paint. I want to get to the inking stage before I make another cup of tea. Definitely going to have another cup of tea. That was wonderful. Right. I definitely need another one. The cockpit's going to go in metal colour. Because that's what all of the other cockpits have been going, I think. Technically. I think it works. Yep, that'll do. That'll work. Why are demons yelling? What are yelling at me when I'm painting? Oh, it's just the song, innit? Change to a... There you go. No, I don't want that one. Skip, skip, skip. Something from Tekken. There you go. Play what you want. I always do. Don't worry. Monday nights, they're for me. These streams are just for me. I'd still do them if no one turned up, which you can't say about most of my other streams. But I need the painting time. Good for you, you know? You gotta do something a bit different. Exactly. You've gotta have you time. Oof. I don't know how some people can get away with like just sitting there watching television or watching YouTube videos on whilst streaming. That's weird. Especially the ones who like stream like fairly popular stuff, and you're like, are you getting copyright struck or anything? Ridiculous. Alright, gonna do the sphere on the back, which kind of looks like the sort of sphere on the back of the backpacks on the Space Marines that I've been painting as well. Next week, well, normal service will be resumed, and we'll be going back to doing some Warhammer 40k. I'm actually running out of models to paint now. Kind of ridiculous. I've got a squad of Terminators that need doing, so that's going to be a few weeks worth of painting. May or may not have a tank. I can't remember. Rebuild the tank. Well, that's the other tank. The could do. And that's I can only rebuild it if I've got all the parts. There is a good chance that some parts have blown off into space and don't exist anymore. Bloody expensive tank that as well. I was very happy with it when I built it. I was so gutted when it fell off the desk. Oh, I need a bigger desk, I think. The stuff doesn't get, like, knocked off. But we'll think about that in the new year. Right now, just gonna make do with what we got. Make the missing parts out of bits and bobs. Jesus, I don't think that'd work. I have got some spare bits from other tanks, but if any of the if the track pieces have gone, that's the biggest nightmare. I'm sure it's possible to to use some, like, you got some stuff like called green stuff that you can sort of model. You can sort of model with, but it'll look janky as all hell. Right. Some metal bits on the legs. So the joints are going to be metal. It's starting to come together this now. Okay, we got that bit there painted nicely. Don't mind if I go over the lines here, because you can tidy it up later, but you've just got to make sure that the whole section you're painting is done. Easier to go back over in the darker colour than it is to fix it later. Especially with the metal, because if when you go over with the oil, that's it, you know. You get one chance with the metal, because then you'd have to go over. You'd have to use oil again on the same section. Let's bring the details out, which is not ideal. Does BTA have special ammo like Haywire and EMP ammo? It does have some. I don't know if it's got all of the ones that the Rogue Tech has got, but it's definitely got different kinds of ammo for sure. It might not have all of them, but it definitely has some. Like I've definitely seen Inferno ammo. I've seen the Swarm ammo as well. I can't remember if I saw the EMP stuff, but I would wager that most of it's in there. Like in Robotech. In Robotech? You mean Rogue Tech? Robotech's an anime. You mean Robotech? Okay. Do you know, I used to watch the Macross animes, the OVAs. I really enjoyed Macross Plus. I never actually saw Robotech. You alright, Serenity?
When danger reared its ugly head, he bravely turned his tail.
No!
Yet brave Sir Robin turned about.
I didn't!
Gallantly he chickened out, bravely taking
I
to
never
his feet.
did!
He beat a very brave retreat.
Oh, lie!
Bravest of the
Sir Robin. Welcome in, Serini. How are you getting on? And yes, that was the most played sound alert in 2023. I need to shorten that sound alert because it's ridiculously long. Oh, dearie me. Indeed. Sup, Serini. How are you getting on? Okay. The model is almost ready for the other colors. Almost. Gonna get the joint there in. Lead belt shirt. Oh shit. Oh. I did something completely unnecessary. Never mind. I think I'm going to be painting these sort of top arm shoulder bits. Maybe black? I don't know. Difficult to know. Right. Paint is now officially drying up on us, so we need to decide what we're doing quickly with these sections. I think that's going to be silver as well. Quick. Make sure we get the whole section painting. And that's definitely also silver. This paint is drying so fucking quickly. Ooh, big oof. Okay, I think that... No, we need the same on the other side. It's drying so quickly. Just chilling, Serini. Excellent to hear. I was chilling until the paint started drying on me. Okay. I think that's most of the sections done. I would like that to be silver actually, so I'm going to just quickly paint that. Just clean the brush before it dries on there. I think it's already drying on there. This is why I was panicking. Don't want to ruin me good brushes. There you go, dried paint coming out of there. Just caught it in time. Does dry brushing work? Does dry brushing work for mechs or is? I do believe that dry brushing works for mechs. Dry brushing works for all models. Not the easiest thing to pull off, but if you get it right, it's very nice. You can really enhance the look of a model. I get some little toesies as well, I think. The toe ends. Toe ends, nice. There we go. I don't want to do the whole toes, so that'll just look silly. Good to get the ends done. There we go. Mechs, do they have toenails? I wonder. Not really a nail, is it? Toe plates. What we'll call them. Call them toe plates. Right, there we go. That's that brush used now. Let's grab the synthetic one here. Do really like this one. Yay! So, let's get some brushing done. Right, so we need to get some white on. Ooh, nice. I mixed the paint really well today. I really don't think you need to water the white down that much. You just need a tiny amount of water in there. Get some of that off there. Oh yeah, I've got way too much paint on there. There we go. Still think I've got too much paint on here, you know. Not great. You might say it's a mistake. We'll see. Ooh, close, close, close. As long as we get these lines nice and straight, it'll look fine. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Right. Nearly. Damn it, painted some of his hand there. Didn't want to do that. Okay. Eep. It's alright, that. Nice. And we'll do this section here in white as well. We'll probably make this section orange. You paint it white first so the orange comes out nice and bold. Yes! Fucking tunage. The Hell March. Packy is a genius. Yes, he is. Okay. What am I going to do with this? I don't want to overdo it. I'm just going to do the back section, I think. Well, this is where I don't really want to be making any big mistakes. So if I paint over the metal, I'm going to ruin the effect. I'm going to have to redo the metal before we do the oil. And that'll be just a pain in the bum, to be honest. Trying to get this as neat as possible. I'll paint white onto navy blue, so it's never gonna be just a one coat job, but we can go over with a finer brush later on when we're trying to make it really neat. As long as I'm not going over any metal, we'll be fine. We're going over this in null oil, so it doesn't need to be very good yet. And yet he continues to go over it as if he wants it to be perfect. What an idiot I am. Tongue's coming out. So you know it's serious. Yeah. Okay. On the underside. That needs to go. That needs to be painted metal, I think. Yeah, it does. Okay. Anyhow. Alright, that's perfectly acceptable job on the head there. Okay. So cannon. Following the paint scheme from like other models in the unit. The nacelle, or the front end of the weapon unit, is always white. And we're going to just keep that consistent throughout, because it did look good on the, especially the Bushwhacker. Looked really good on the Bushwhacker, actually. So I'm going to keep it going with this mech. Pardon me. Yeah, that'll do. It's very nice. Okay. And got some rockets here. I think they're lasers actually. Got nice laser group. I guess a laser array on his arm here. I know that a laser array is an actual weapon type, so it's not actually that. I think it's 3 medium lasers here. Does look like a rocket launcher on his arm here, but don't think it is. Right, get that nice and straight. Lovely. Get the front end. Okay. Not bad, not bad. It's not the worst job we've done, to be honest. Works for me. Lovely stuff. Okay. We'll have the this thing here, which is whatever connects the axe to the mech. I don't think the axe has got any sort of electricity running through it. I don't think it's a powered unit. Could be wrong. I'm willing to be wrong. Been wrong before. I think it is just a giant, sort of many-ton lump of metal. By the way, this section I'm painting now is what connects it to the arm. In case the hand unit drops it. Called a handle. Yeah, he's holding onto the handle there, but it's all behind the handle. There's a sort of what looks like a cable going from the arm to the hatchet. It's an interesting little formation. June. At Doom's Gate, the Doom theme tune. Maybe I'll go back and play the 2016 Doom. I did Doom Eternal, but I never did the original. Well, I say the original. The first of the reboot games on stream. I did. I think I did play it. I did complete it. I think. I might stream it at some point. Oh no, not this one, please. I need to go through this list and start taking some songs out that I don't like listening to. I've just added a bunch of Get Video Game soundtracks in. Well, if you've got any video game soundtracks that you think would fit into this list, please let me know. I'm always happy to add new ones. Okay. That's that. I'm going to need some on the legs as well. Okay. We get that there sorted. Yep. This white paint is now officially drying up, so I'm going to need a second blob. Properly dried on the brush there. Oh man, that brush is buggered. I need to really give this a proper clean. Oh dear. So the autofocus is definitely not working on the camera. Focus on me, camera. Alright, we'll we'll do it ourselves so you guys can actually see and you're not looking like you need glasses. Okay. Take the paint off the bristles with my nail. Not the best way to do it. You shouldn't do that. Nothing will ruin a good brush quicker than that sort of behaviour. But if you've already let it dry on, you might as well get it off. Right. The best way to do it is not to let it dry on in the first place. Okay, right. More paint. More water. Mix it all about, and let's add some more bits and pieces, some highlight colour. That's way too much paint on there. Okay, I'm going to do this bit here, I think. Yeah, this seems good. Very difficult to get like a straight line when you've got such wet paint to play with, but it's fine. Okay. But this goes all the way back there, that's fair enough. That'll work. Nice. I'll do the same on this leg. Gotta make it symmetrical, otherwise it'll do my head in. Yeep. I think I painted something I didn't need to paint there. Never mind. We'll tidy it up later. But right now... didn't paint some pink metal there. There's a couple of bits I haven't painted yet, so I'm going to have to get the metal paint out again before we start oiling this thing. Okay. And what else are we doing here? I think I'm going to use this panel on the... and maybe there? Yes. Do. I think that's going to be all of the highlight colour, because if I do too much it'll just... you know, you'll lose the blue. You've got to use like just panels that are just sort of secondary importance, smaller panels. Got to keep it subtle, well, as subtle as a very bright orange can be. Okay. Okay, and we're good. Right. I think that's everything. Yeah, a couple of bits of metal, but got to use. Let's just make sure this brush is nice and clean. It's a good one, this one. I like this brush. It's a bit big for like the difficult jobs, but like the base coat, it's really good. Really good. Right. Where is my tiny brush? Teeny tiny brush. Got a smaller one than that, I'm sure. Do I not? Is that my smallest brush? No. Maybe? Could be. I've got a nice pointy one there. The small layer brush. Let's get the metal on. We'll finish doing all of the metal before we get the null oil on. Is that metal? I think it is, yeah. Oh dear. Skip. Alright. Right, there you go. There's a couple of vents in the back of the leg that I missed. Say vents. I think they could be vents. They could be jump jets, I think, maybe. I say that's probably the thing they're most likely to be. Can Axman have jump jets? The heavy mech? I mean, some heavy mechs can have jump jets, I suppose. But lore-wise, I don't know. I don't know if that's like just a, you know, modded daft thing that you do. There's got to be a tonnage limit. Like, Atlases definitely can't have jump jets. I think there's one Atlas that has jump jets, and it's a hero Atlas. And it's just ridiculous. Is it the Kraken, I think? Or the, no, it's the bear. What's it? Whatever it's called. The Care Bear or whatever it's. No, the Care Bear's a bear. Oh, I can't fucking remember. Anyway, one of the hero atlases has got jump jets on Mecha Online, and Mecha Online tends to be set a little bit more lore accurate for like jump jet. They're like, you know, your rogue techs, which just don't give a shit. Could not care less. Yeah, put them on anything. Even give them wings and make them fly 100 yards. If you want. I'm going to give these vents some metal as well. Hang on, 100 yards isn't actually that far. Oh, I'm talking absolute garbage. Can I concentrate? It's very difficult to, like, chat away and at the same time be painting. It worked so this worked so much better when Badger was about to vamp with. God damn it. Right, yes, the bit of metal, the biggest bit of metal that I missed before was the hip over here. That one there. Got it. Nice. Okay. GG's. MWO doesn't care. Why should a mech have mega armor bonus, etc.? They never did it in the original game. Totally made up interpretation. Same as structure change. That was never allowed in this in the tabletop. Just in a few games for gameplay. Fair enough. Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think with the video game interpretation, you got to break it. You got to maybe, you know, loosen a couple of rules slightly, just to, you know, make it more fun for the peeps. You've always been able to swap to what you want with the armor. That's fair enough. Like, where's my smallest brush? That's it there. Right, I'm going to get the black out. We'll do the black bits. Whoop. Then we'll do the orange bits, and then we will null oil, and we'll call a little break to make a cup of tea. That's the plan. That's what we're going to do. A couple more colours. And a tea break. I'll show you where we're up to as well in just a moment. I think once the orange goes on, it will become a lot more apparent where this one's up to. Okay. Nice. Might do highlight that bit in white as well. Maybe. Okay. Well, it's going to go black that bit there, I think. Oh yeah, that's going to be a nice one. Break up the blue a bit. Lovely. Lovely this. Nice. The outages. It's very difficult to paint back over if you accidentally paint over with a black. The old adage goes, once you go black, very difficult to paint over it. Why you need paint rubber in some yeah, some paint thinners. Sometimes very useful. Although with models, with miniatures anyway, yeah, sometimes paint thinners will just melt the plastic. So it's there's certain paint thinners that you can't use to remove paint on like Warhammer models, especially the fine cast stuff, because it will just the models will just disintegrate, turn into a fine goo. Warm water, as all paint seems to be water based. Yeah, suppose that could work. The fuck? What have I painted there? Under that there. What's this? Trying to get the legs symmetrical on. It's a bit difficult to see what I've painted on the other one. It's like a completely different angle. Okay. There we go. Same leg section. Lab painted. Okay, I'm gonna need some more black paint if I keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more, because I'm not done with the black yet. Probably needed more paint. Okay. Abaddon black. There we go. water it down a bit. There we go. Gotta get something on the back here. Yeah, these two sections will be nice. Oh, lovely. Okay. I want to overdo it. Let's do these sections as well. Yes, that works. Okay. What else we got? These bits, I think. Yep. Nice. That's a perfect square. We'll just have those there. That could have been better, to be honest, but it's what it is. Okay. I think that's enough. I think that's enough of the black. Yes, yes, certainly is. Okay. Finally, we're doing the orange. Then it is oil time. And that's when all the detail comes. You get a cup of tea while it dries. Okay, shouldn't need too much of this. A couple of little blobs, I think, will do. Water it down again, as usual. Okay. Right, where am I doing first? It's the difficult bit. I'm going to go with the leg sections first. Okay. Nice. It's not bad. Take your time. Don't worry. We've got all night. There's not a worry in the world. Oof. All right. Nearly. Hit. Blue tech's coming off. Eat. Coming model blue tacked onto this paint can. Try to give myself something to hold on to when I'm doing some of the awkward sections. Okay. Well, that bit there can go orange as well. Very nice. Nice, nice, nice. Right, I'm gonna do central section in orange. Central section of the axe in orange. Then it goes white and then silver. Seems logical, seems good. Okay, we're doing okay. Top is done, the bottom is done. Just need the other side. This is the awkward bit 'cause it's on the inside. Oh, if only I had a sprue to paint this on. I'd get this hard bit done while it wasn't stuck together, but these models come pre-assembled. I get the feeling they're 3D printed in a factory. It's a solid piece. You get this there. This is a really awkward bit here. Come on, in you go. Yep, that'll do. Close enough. Okay. Right, there we go. There. Nice. And there's a square on the head that needs to go orange as well. I can sort of show you progress before we oil it. And it's not neat at all. There's quite a lot of sort of colours spilling where I don't want them. But that's what we fix later on, once the oil has dried. Okay. Want the sides of that to be better. You're right. How's it going, First Crusader? Brucey, my dude. Thank you for the lurk. Welcome to Paint Club. You chillin'? Excellent. Same here, mate. Same here. Just chilling. Doing some painting. Alright then. I think that's... Oh yeah, I need to just get a straight line on there. Sweet. I think that might be first job done there. I'm going to get some orange on there. These sections here can go orange. Hadn't thought of this, but I think it'll look good. It's not getting undercoated in white, which is going to make it look weird, but it's going to need an extra coat or two of the orange once the oil's dry compared to the rest of the model. Right. Yeah, looks fine there. I like that. So, let's give the orange a chance to dry for a second whilst I get this brush sorted. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more white as well on the front. Just because the torso is looking a bit sparse. And the white dries really, really bloody quickly, so this will be fine. Right, let's just get that binned a little bit. There we go. Nice. So far so good here. Let's get that line nice and straight. That's pretty good. Pretty damn good actually. Almost perfect. Yeah, one hobby thing I'm gonna buy myself at some point. Be a proper sort of holder for the model. You know, one that clips on the sides rather than having to use a bit of blue tack. It's definitely going to be something I'm going to get hold of at some point because I'm holding it on to the thing with my fingers because it's basically falling itself off, which is daft, you know. Alright, that works. I think it's time for the Nuln oil, everyone. Time to get dirty. So, I need a chunky brush. I will use this one. Not too chunky, it's fairly small, but it's never going to hold a point again, this brush. So, let's just get stuck in with this then. Right then, I will start on the head and then work my way down. Sharpen it then. Yeah, I'll just get my brush sharpener out. I'm sure if I took a Stanley knife to it and sort of cut it side, you know, or like diagonally, it'd probably work, but let's get some new brushes, I think. With me Crimbo money in the new year. Obviously after I've got the cooker fix. Oh dear, priorities. Gotta have priorities. And my dad was called me up the other day and he was like, right, I'm gonna get you a voucher. What will you, you know, what would stop you from spending? Oh my god! Hello, welcome in everyone, welcome in raiders. Thank you so much for the raid H mods. Can I get a shout out? I'm painting an Axman. He's looking very, very moist right now because he's got oil on him. I'm just doing the, I'm at the northern oil phase. Welcome in, everyone. Here he is. Got an Axman. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Looking very moist right now. He is a moist boy. This is my custom paint scheme. It's not a particular faction or anything. It's supposed to be like a mercenary faction. There we go. The camera finally decided to zoom in. You're actually writing a Battletech book. Nice. Steiner colours. It's kind of Steiner. It's a little bit too dark for Steiner, I think. But it is Steiner-esque. But anyway, welcome in. My name is Bula. I'm looking up there because that's where my camera usually is. Hi. My name is Bula. For anyone who doesn't know me, I am a variety streamer. Monday nights is Paint Club. What were you streaming? Let's have a look. You were playing MechWarrior Online. Nice. Yeah, I haven't played MechWarrior Online in years. I used to play it a lot. I beta tested it back when it was good. I know it's a controversial opinion for some, you know, from a MechWarrior Online raid. But no, I used to love that game. It sort of ruined it for me. You kickstarted Battletech. Nice! Lovely stuff. Yeah, we do Battletech on a Sunday. We do Sunday night Battletech. I'm currently going through all of the Armored Core games, so we've got a lot of mechs going on at the moment. But generally, we do Let's Plays. We do painting. Sometimes we do multiplayer. Thank you so much for the follow, man. So you're doing a 3062. You're doing a book going back to 3062. That's awesome. You know, I haven't read many of the Battletech books. I've got a Steiner one on my bookshelf in the other room. I don't remember what it's called. Something of Power. Something like that. But yeah, I need to get myself something to power. I need to. There's basically there's a bloke kneeling on the cover. I remember that. You've autographed copies of several books, including this Decision at Thunder Rift. Nice. You're a sucker for painting and tabletop games. Oh, yeah. Oh, lovely stuff. Thank you so much, Zeal. Is it Zeal? Zealix Death 13. Lovely name. Welcome anyway. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Are these printed minis? No, these were bought by my wonderful missus. Let me see if I can find the box. It was lurking around here somewhere. The box. It has disappeared. What's got a bushwhacker here? It came in a set anyway. It came as a set with a Nighthawk, a Bushwhacker, an Axman, which is what I'm painting now, and a Cataphract, one of my favourite mechs. I love a fatty catty. Absolutely useless in MechWarrior Online these days, but I remember back in the day, stomping around in my Ilya Muramets, kicking dicks off. It was beautiful. They're decently priced to Warhammer. Oh yeah, you're not wrong there. They are absolutely a bargain compared to Warhammer 40k. I've got plenty of 40k around me as well, don't worry. Next week we'll be going back to 40k, but I wanted to get the final Battletech mini in the set painted. So, because I got this set last Christmas from my lovely missus, and yeah, it's taken me a year to paint them. I thought I couldn't face it going the whole year, so I best get it done before Crimbo. Anyway, I hope everyone's Monday nights are going very nicely. This is what I do on a Monday to decompress after the first day after the weekend. Lovely stuff. The whole set of novels starts with Decision. Took a long time to get them all. Oh, Riddle's got everything. He got the whole set. Hell yes. Oof. Right, so I can get this this model oiled effectively. It's gonna, you've got to ruin the model in order to make it better. I find it's gonna look awful once it's oiled, but then we fix it. We fix it, and it will look even better. We started to collect Battletech minis and do Warhammer Classic. Oh dang! Alright, is it Warhammer Classic or is it Age of Smegma? Because I'm not a fan of what they've done with fantasy setting lately. I was on the fence about getting a fantasy army, and then they announced they were launching like the Age of Smegma stuff, and sort of held off, and I'm glad I did, because some of the things they've done to the races is not great. Bretonia gone. The dwarves split in two. You can't just have like a complete dwarven army. The Skaven is still cool. I was tempted to get Skaven. But yeah. Classic Nox Sigmar has some nice models, but rather the older ones, yeah. Like they've basically just made it a skirmish game now, haven't they? They've taken away the whole sort of grand strategy element of it. They've sort of simplified it and tried to make it more like 40k. Which is a shame, really, because they were two very different games. Okay. So that is the Null Noil done. Let's go wash the brush and I'll show you what we got so far. Before we go into the tea break, where we're going to get some tea and biscuits. There we go. It's nice and dry and clean. Right, so, you ready to see this juicy boy? Here he is, the Axman, so far, on the halfway point. Looking very moist. But that's roughly the paint scheme. That's roughly what we're going for so far. Once the oil has dried, we're going to tidy him up, do the highlights, and he's going to look alright, I think. He's going to look a little bit similar to this Bushwhacker. This is one we did a few weeks ago. It's a lot more tidy. There you go. Right, so, let me put the autofocus back on the camera. Whee! So you can see me moves again. You like the shirt? Nice and moist. Moist. It is a boy or a girl. I don't know. Let's see if we can gender it. It's got a cockpit. Boy. Alright, we're going to be back very shortly. Don't go anywhere. When we come back after making a cup of tea, we will tidy him up and we'll finish the model. Lovely stuff. Don't go anywhere, and we'll see you just in a minute. Right. Correct button pressed, yes. Alrighty then. Chilly. It's chilly. I've got a brew, and I have got myself a caramel wafer. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for sticking with us through the break. We also have Dojas, although this one is poking her bum at me, and I don't want to put the camera on her yet. Come on. Come here. There she is. Little Doge. We have other Dojers, but right now, we've got bigger fish to fry. Right, this is still looking a little bit moist, honestly. So what we'll do is we will take our weekly journey into the Discord verse. If you have models and you want to share them with us, that right there is the place to get them. We've got a paint club channel, which we're going to get up right now. Yes, correct button pressed. Okay, so what's happened in the last week? So, not really much. This was a Commissar tank posted. That music's really loud. Sorry about that. I'll put that down again. This is a Commissar tank posted by the Cornish Knight, a fellow streamer who also paints on a Monday. Can I get a shout out for the Cornish Knight? If Fraggle can arrange that, would be amazing. He's got lots of bits and bobs from some scenery packs on that tank. I think he was painting that tonight, so it'll be interesting to see how that went. And this was my model last week, which was a D&D model. A drow, which I played with on Friday, and it was very nice. Good model. Good times. That was 3D printed. That was from Hero Forge. But yeah, right. So they'll hide the Discord. And let's have a little painty paint. Okay, so we need to sort of figure out where we can paint and where we can't yet. Some of this model is still very wet. Right, so oddly enough, it looks like the sections painted in white are all dry. So I'm going to paint the white first, which is a weird one. A weird decision. We'll do it anyway. Alrighty then. I've come back at a really bad time. Come back at a really bad time, haven't I? Because the adverts kicked off as soon as I came back. So sorry about that, everyone. Right, we are going to start tidying this mech. Oop. Right, we need to get a little bit of... There you go. Thin the paint. Always thin the paint. You don't thin your paint, you're asking for disaster. Okay, so we'll do the head first, because that was the first bit we inked. Right, so we've just got to get the plates like a nice solid colour. Could take a couple of coats. Because it's white. White is a terrible colour to try and paint if you've got like a generally dark paint scheme like this. But I decided I needed some contrast. And it was my own stupid decision. Okay. Painted a bit that I didn't want to paint. Never mind. We'll tidy that up. This is the point where we need to try and be as like accurate as we can. Because otherwise, it's just going to take longer. Oh, some PS1 guitar work there. The cheesy flight sim game Air Combat. The first Ace Combat game. Very fun game to play. Need to get back on the Ace Combat games. We did 2, and I've got 3 available to play. I'm going to be emulating 3. We usually do the original hardware, but I'm emulating 3 because there's an extended ROM that's basically an English translation of the Japanese version, which had like a few hours of extra content, which they just chopped out of the European and American versions because they couldn't be able to translate it, I guess. Okay, just make this line straight, please. Yeah, I think that's probably about as good as I'm going to get. Ooh, itchy. Lovely stuff. Right. This is the bit where mistakes can happen. Once I've done with the white, at least this puddle of white, I'll have me a little sip of tea, open a biscuit, be good. And you might see one or two of the dogs. Can you see that one there? I wonder. Can't quite see him, can you? He's there. There's some dogs there. Leave the camera there whilst I'm doing. Sorry, your laptop decided to crash. No worries. Welcome back. Okay. I understand the pain though. Laptops do like to crash, don't they? I haven't used a laptop in a while though. Not since I bought this extremely expensive gaming rig. Hey. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, bless me. Oh no. Dragged in some of the oil there, that's fine though. It's not too much. That's fine. Use it whilst painting since it has a sealed keyboard. That's a good fucking point actually. Yeah, the keyboard I've got here in front of me probably would die if I dropped anything anything on it. Luckily the tower unit's a little bit out of reach, so I don't think anyone's getting spilled on that. Okay. On my straight circular line, which I know those two words mean two completely different opposite things, but you know what I mean. Clean circle around that gun. Okay. I'll give that another paint because I think I've just put my finger on it. The more coats you use, the nice and the more even the colour will be. All is well. I'm gonna get some white in that corner there. Oh, I think I did it. Nice. That was actually quite lucky the way that me brush fell then. It just went straight in. Woo-wee! Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. It's fine. Ooh. Okay. I don't need to worry about the bits in the divots. I'm going to let the oil just decolour them. Discolour even, not decolour. That's not a word, I don't think. Straight line is not easy, exactly. I've been getting better at sort of, you know, doing neat stuff. I've been getting better at it. In fact, I'll show you the Space Marine I painted most recent. The most recent Space Marine is, it's the model I'm most proud of because it's genuinely good. Most of my painting is like amateur level, but like that is just as close to perfect as I think I'll ever get. I'll show you it once the paint is dried on me. I can't use it no more. Probably my best model I've ever painted. Posted it on my Instagram. I would like advertise my Instagram and that, but I don't use it other than like once a week posting the models that we paint on here. I don't know. I see the point in Instagram myself. I don't like using it. Too many ads, too many adverts. Really a minion. According to Fraggle, because it's an Imperial Fist, it's a minion without a dungarees. It needs a dungarees apparently. Maybe I'll paint a dungarees one for a laugh one week. Bright yellow boys. Let's see if we can get this axe finished. At the very least, with the white. And then I'm gonna retire this blob of colour. Right, there we go. Clean the paint off the brush. Have a little sippity sip. Tea from my Crembo mug. Warm me hands, more importantly. Cheers all. And I'll show you me Space Marine that I'm very happy with. Let me stand up to get it. Which one was it? Was it you? Or was it you? I'll figure out which one it was. Oh. Yeah, it was definitely this one. Yes. You have one for metallics and normal paint. Hang on, if you get models in Kinder Egg, sure they would sell out. Do you mean brushes? No. I just use the same setup. I've got like loads of brushes. Like there's all of the brushes I use. I've got shitloads. But yeah, I don't differentiate the brushes. I just use whatever and make sure I clean them. Doesn't always work. Right, let's show you probably my best model of all time. Here is the best Space Marine I've ever painted. I just love the detail I've managed to get on this model. It almost looks cel-shaded. Absolutely love it. The Imperial Fist, boy. And those legs. All them leggies. Yeah. Probably the best model I've ever painted. He's a good lad, isn't he? So you wash and use should have separate brushes. Thank you very much. Should have separate brushes, but I'm not that arsed. I use them to death and then I get more. Oh, a biscuit has been opened and therefore the dog is like, hello. Oh, is that for me? No, it's not. It's mine. Boop. Boop. Double boop. Get in. Right. Do we continue with the white? I've only got a little bit to do actually. I think I'll start on some blue. I'll do some blue.
You suck, you jackass.
Oh, redeem. Thank you, Fraggle. I need to put the Santa hat on. Because it's festive time and I need a Santa hat, apparently. There we go. I was just going to get in the way, I think. This bobble. Right. Let's do some Dark Reaper. Okay, which brush am I using? Oh man! There it is. Okay, let's get the Dark Reaper on the brush. I'm just going to kind of go from head to toe rather than doing color by color.
Your super shotgun is nearby.
I'll use a blob of color until it's useless to me, and then I will swap colors and do the continue back on the head. Start from the top again. Some of this ink is still not dry. Oh my god, it's been like half an hour or something. And it's still wet. Alright, let's go over the blue with more blue. Make the blue really blue. It's also how you wash them. You have to have different cups for each. I literally have this, which has got a little pot of water. This is supposed to be for chips, or fries, as Americans would call them, and that's supposed to have ketchup in. But it's I just think it's very handy for paintbrushes and water. I don't know. I think it's very useful. Maybe I should have different brushes and water cups for the different paints, but I don't know. That sounds like, you know, top level stuff, and I am definitely not a top painter. I'm just a streamer with a dream. And some very irritated dogs. Well, no, he's very sleepy right now. He's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, that looks great. Where's this blob gone? There it is. This bobble's like really genuinely getting in the way. Need one for each metallic and just colours. Nah, it's all good. Water's water. Sure, any pro painter's gonna have their ears burning after that, but water's water. It cleans it. It's fine. Some of my brushes won't last very long, but it's fine. Fine. Just a tip. I might keep my tips a bit more pointy. Be kind of handy. I will definitely consider it, though. 100%. So if you come, you know, next Monday or in a few weeks, and you see me not heeding your words, do feel free to shout at me. I don't really use that much metal on a lot of models. The one I use the most metal on is me Tau, I'd say. Just because that's mostly mechs. Or Battletech, obviously, because they're all mechs, but I've only got 4 Battletech minis so far. Hoping to get more at some point. Maybe get some more at Crimbo, we'll see. Been painting models since you were 10. Nice. I've been painting them since I think I must have been about 14, 15. I was definitely in secondary school when I started collecting Warhammer. But my old Space Marine army, I had a Space Marine army. I had no imagination, so I went with Ultramarines. But I decided that I wanted Imperial Fists when I got my new Space Marines, so I've effectively got 2 Space Marine armies. Kind of pointless. And the old Marines are all the old models. You're the ones with nipple guns. They're just sort of, duct taped to their chests. Yeah. I got a bunch of them. They look kind of pants compared to especially the Primaris Marines, which look great. But the Primaris Marines should have come out within a decade of the original models, because it's a constant annoyance I've got. Because I know you can technically field the old models, but they look shit. They look shit in comparison. And they are gonna just straight up replace them, so don't get you started on the law. An airbrush is nice. Ooh. My mate Badger, who used to do Paint Club with me, he's got an airbrush. And he's done a few little bits and pieces here and there. I've never gotten into the airbrush myself. If I was lazy, I'd definitely go for it, because it's a really easy way to do the base coating and stuff. Especially if you've got like a Necron army or something. Just literally airbrush it silver and you've pretty much got a Necron there. I had an idea for a Tyrannid army. And I just can't bring myself to buy them, but they have released a bunch of new models in the last year or two. With was it the Leviathan box set that had a bunch of new Tyrannid minis in? I think AJ's got that one. In fact, he's got 2 of them. They keep making the old ones sell better. Love the look of the Primaris, just don't like the lore. Do you know what? I've not actually looked at the lore for the Primaris. Just because I've got like a vendetta against them, because they're basically making the old models pointless. They are eventually just going to replace them in terms of the tabletop game, and just Space Marines will just be Primaris Space Marines. Pretty sure that's how it's going to go. I'm not going to be happy about it. It's basically going to make the OG Space Marine models completely useless, because they're going to be about half the size. I do need to get one of my Space Marine models from upstairs and just sort of show the difference. Because the Primaris Marines are bigger than standard Terminators. It was just an armor upgrade, could be better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not pleased about Primaris Marines. They look great, as you say, but because they're clearly they're gonna just replace the normal Marines. Anyone fielding a an army with like the old models, you're just gonna feel daft, aren't you? I wouldn't want to do it. It's gonna just make me not field Space Marines anymore. I'd see the lore, probably be annoyed like most. Okay. I will, I don't know. Do I want to deliberately annoy myself? That's the question. Not on a Monday night. Monday nights are for relaxation. Might leave it for a Tuesday. I'll have a look at the lore then. Okay. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, the armies that I know the most about lore-wise is definitely... Well, the army that I know the most about lore-wise is definitely the Imperial Guard. I am a Guard fanboy. 100%. The Gaunt's Ghost books basically made me fall in love with the Guard. Models are models. Who cares about what you have? How they're painted. I mean, I would agree to an extent. You know, if you paint a model really well, that's awesome, and it will always look great. But then you're fielding it against someone who's painted the newer models, and the newer models just look so much better. And it makes you feel a bit inferior, you know. But now, it would definitely make me feel a bit shit if someone had like Primaris Marines and they were supposed to be exactly as good as the ones I've got. I don't know. Because the older models, I'm pretty sure they made Primaris Marines because they were planning to bring out the Space Dwarves, the Squats, and the Squats are basically the size of the old Marines. You don't mind, but how is but how is it that it is painted is when they want to field an unpainted. Okay, yeah. If someone has just spray painted something grey and goes, there you go, or spray painted it black and so there's a model, and you're like, I don't know. I wouldn't not play against them, but you know, have some pride, man. For me, the hobby is all about painting. I've got almost no interest in actually playing the game, you know. I haven't got a weekend anymore where I can like play a sort of 2,000-3,000 point game. I just want to paint the models and have a nice time painting the models. You still play, but annoys you. Yeah, I don't think I've played a 40k game since I was about 17, 18 maybe. Right, your Christmas hat time is done. Let's have some more tea and some more tonic. Caramel wafers. Americans be jealous. These are amazing. Made in Bonnie, Scotland. Dang it, Fraggle. Oh, no, it isn't. Cornish has painted some of his Commissar tank. We'll have a look at that later on. It's looking good. Ooh. I love that thing on the side. You know what? I'll bring it up now. Why not? There you go. Look at that. That's lovely, that. Might make the Discord thing a little bit bigger on the screen here, so you guys can see it better. Yeah, that's lovely. And the Commissar's looking regal up there. Nice. Very gold plated and everything. Okay, that's very grey. I suppose that's kind of the point he's got going on there, but I mean, I would definitely add some some colours, especially on stuff like this, the big plates, and obviously guns need to be differently coloured and that. But it's really starting to come along. I like it. Like, get this gold plating going. It is definitely, I would say that's a work in progress, but it's starting to look really good. And there, lovely stuff. Lovely. I never write, write on my models because I expect to look like a 4-year-old drew it. Right, let's finish this tea before it gets cold. Ooh. Righty then. Let's get some orange done. Where did that paintbrush go? Bollocks, I've lost it. There it is. Aha! Magic! You spend too much at the comic book store to... the small town has one. Used to travel. You do DMing and a painting class on models of Warhammer and D&D. Nice! I occasionally DM. Occasionally. We've got a D&D group that we do every week, and it's good. It's lovely. I have DM'd in it. I think in that group I've DM'd once, which is that was rough because I did a custom campaign rather than doing one from a book because I'm an idiot basically, and decided I'd be different. But we also did we played Cyberpunk. That was really good. I like that. But no, it wasn't Cyberpunk. We played Cyborg, which is I don't know if you probably do know if you do DMing in that. It's basically the Cyberpunk version of Morkborg. Morkborg's fucking brilliant, by the way. Love that system. It's so much fun. Good for really short campaigns or like one-offs. It's quite a simple system to learn. A little bit simpler, I'd say, than D&D. If you got someone who's very new and you don't want to, teach them the whole class system, they don't have to, do any. The character creation's all done by dice roll, so it's really good to just jump in and get a game going. Love Morkborg. So much fun. It's brutal as fuck. The combat is rough. It's great. You can get killed so easily. It's not quite as brutal as GURPS, but it's getting there. We had a TPK on Cyborg because just basically everyone died horribly, which is what TPK is, obviously. Don't need to tell you that. But yeah, that was a fun one. It's the last boss and just got obliterated. I'm just trying to wipe this little bit of paint off, but it's not working. I'm gonna have to go over that again. Never mind. Happens, but I've managed to get most of the paint off. I've protected the inked bit, but I'll have to go over that again. You do adult nights with some beer, some food. I mean, that's the only way to play D&D, isn't it? I can't play D&D sober, that's just madness. Gonna roll some dice and do some outrageous accents. Drink beer, roll dice. This song could get banned. Only once every 2 weeks. Man. Yeah, so sometimes we skip a week in our group just because we're all, you know, we've all got lives, and we're all adults. Used to do it in uni and would never skip a week. So good. Once did a whole bank holiday in uni. That was that was a rough weekend. Oh dear, I think we must have done about 24 hours of D&D in 3 days. All I ate was Morrison's pasties and takeaway. That was yeah. I think the Tuesday following that bank holiday weekend, I was feeling unwell. Let's just put it that way. My bowels had been better. Not just that can play Warhammer 40k, Battles of Battletech and other RPGs. Nice, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, we had a wargaming club in uni as well. I mainly went and played Magic the Gathering because I'm that sort of sad nerd. I haven't played Magic the Gathering in bloody years. Still got me cards like up in the loft somewhere. Well, that is a very clean line. I'm enjoying that. Never got into it. Yeah. To be honest, I don't think I'd be able to play my decks now because they every time they bring new cards out, they make like older cards illegal. So, well, they make some older cards illegal. I'm pretty sure that a few of mine were OP as fuck, so they're probably taking them out of the game to balance it. I have a ton of cards since they look cool. Yeah. I do love the artwork on the Magic the Gathering cards. So cool. Although they've really gone off the rails recently with Magic the Gathering. They've started including like characters from different different franchises and stuff into the Magic the Gathering cards, and you're just like, what the fuck? It doesn't work. Hate it. I can't remember what the ridiculous one was. I think it was like something like Fortnite or some shit. Fortnite. Nope. Brain's dead. Error 404. Fort not found. I think I'm having some Disney characters or some shit. There's definitely from some ridiculous property that just has no place being in Magic the Gathering. It was kind of dumb. Kind of dumb. As I say, I haven't really bought any cards since I was 18 or something. I was probably about 20, 21. Dang. University was a blur. Got many comics for the same reason. Umbrella? Oh, nice. I got some... I used to collect mangas quite a bit. Got quite a few that... got like most of a series or some of a series. I've got all of Trigun, like the first couple of runs of Trigun. I've got all of... What have I got? I've got all of King of the Bandit Jing, or Jing King of Bandits, which is what the manga's called. Came out as an anime called King of the Bandit Jing, which was a pretty good anime. I've got quite a lot of Blade of the Immortal. I don't think I've got all of it. I've got a good chunk of Gunsmith Cats. Yeah. I enjoyed anime as a kid. It was good. And manga. I still enjoy it, but I don't collect the mangas anymore because that's an expensive game, that is. I'd say it's almost as expensive as Warhammer. You can only have one or two really expensive hobbies, I find. And Warhammer and retro video games is probably the two I can... don't think I can squeeze any more in. And by retro, I mean PS1. PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 are probably my consoles of choice, and I've got quite a bunch of games for that. Very happy with my collection so far. Although Armored Core failed me. Bastards. Some people want 150 quid for a couple of the PlayStation 2 Armored Core games. And when I say a couple, I mean each. I want 300 quid for two, essentially. Ridiculous. I will not pay more than it cost, especially for a PS2 game. PS1 games, maybe, if it's really rare. But I'm not going to pay more than it cost when it came out. It's just a rule. Oh, nice if you could afford the plastic crack. It can grab you by the balls and the wallet. Yes, it can. We all enjoy a bit of Warhammer 40k. I am so tempted to. There's another box set, the Tau. I got one of the box sets for the Tau, and before it sort of stops getting produced or sold, I want to get the other one that's got the Ghost Keel in it. Oh my god! And that would round out my Tau force quite well. Because I've got a Riptide, I've got a set of stealth suits, I've got two Razorback, and so are they called Razorbacks? They might be called Razorbacks. The ones with the big cannons. I've got two of them. I want a third one of them, so I've got a full squad. But I want a Ghost Keel, and essentially I'm just trying to make a mech-themed army. It's going to be so good. That's going to be my mecha army in 40k. My Imperial Guards are definitely my tank army. Nearly got a full set of full squad of Lehman Russes, and the Rogel Dawn is something I definitely want to get hold of. But again, that's like expensive as fuck. Each tank now these days I think is about 50 quid. Back in my day you could pick up a Rhino for £12. Definitely can't do that now, although I think the Rhino's probably only about 25 quid or something. I think those cost a lot. Knights and Titans. Oh boy. Yeah, no. My mate's got a Titan actually. If you scroll up through the paint club, he's posted a picture of it. He's done a pretty good job of painting that. Nice. He spent a lot of money on it though, as you can imagine. Yeah, on the Discord, it was a good couple of years ago, so you'll have to keep scrolling quite a lot. I could ask him nicely to repost it, I suppose. He probably wouldn't mind. You have a few, at least you got them for gifts, that's true. Yeah, I'm not getting any Titans anytime soon. The closest I'm going to get to a Titan is the Storm Surge battlesuit for the Tau. That's something I'm definitely want to get hold of. That's a big boy. Not quite Titan-sized, but it's definitely a big boy. You would not buy them yourself. Yeah. I don't think I can afford to buy them myself usually. Right, okay. This brush is in need of cleaning because it's starting to get dried on. And by starting to get dried on, I mean a whole layer of paint just came off in one chunk. I need to keep my brushes cleaner. Yeah. Still a bit of white that I want to paint here. The blob is still wet, so that's good. We'll keep going. Keep going. It's not going to be long before it's dried up. We're just going to use it as long as we can. Come on. Nice. Need a good straight line here. A little bit more there. I think that's good enough for me. Very nice. Need the top end here. Straight line-ish. Oh, that needs tidying now. Okay. I cocked it up. No price, you get at least 3 of an army. Yeah. 3/3 of an army. Which is basically an army, innit? You could get a pretty decent fighting force for the same price as a bloody Titan. Not a problem. What are they going for these days? About 300 fucking quid or something? You get an entry level gaming computer for that. Alrighty then. I think that's all of the white sort of painted for now. At least. Yeah. I might be a few years behind on the cost estimation because I actually haven't bought any Warhammer for a couple of years. The only things I look at are the box sets, which are about, I think they've gone up to like 90 now. I think they were £75 when I bought the last one, or at least that was in on one of the websites that you use where you get like 20% off. But yeah, I think by standard they're like 90 quid now, which if you look at the price of everything in the box, bought individually at the current prices, is pretty good value. But it's only value compared to other Warhammer 40k prices, which are not value. Insane, some might say. I'm going to go with the blue here, and I think we're not too far off. You haven't for years, you just got a bunch of gifts. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I think the problem with the people who would buy me the Warhammer, they don't know what I've got and they don't know what I want, you know what I mean? I'd literally have to give them a list. And that's, you know... It's a bit... I don't like giving just a list of, like, here, buy me something off this list. Because, you know, a gift is supposed to be a surprise, isn't it? I guess that's just me being weird and traditional, I suppose. Okay, this is looking alright now, I think. Okay, I'm just going to try and highlight the flat plate bits and try and leave some of the shadow in the corners and the crevices. They just like ask for like a list like you had 10 again. Yeah, I think my dad tried that one, so I was just like, do you know what? Here's a list of like video games that I enjoy. Here's a list of bands that I enjoy. You know, go for merch for these t-shirts, hoodies. You can't go wrong. Never have too many t-shirts. Okay. Okay, I need to try and straighten this line out here. Give me some paint. Damn you. Why is the blue paint drying up on me so bloody quickly? There we go. Oh wow, okay, we need to tidy this up. Pretty grim. There we go. Trying to just keep a little bit of the detail on here and trying to just highlight the blue bit so it looks the right colour. I don't want it to look like it's just come out of an oil bath. If I can help it. They just seem to like going overboard. Fair enough. It's lovely if they want to do that. That's great. I suppose you've got to guide them with that because they could, you know, you don't want them to spend hundreds of quid and then you don't get what you want in it. So I suppose in that instance you do have to sort of give them a list. Right, that needs a colour. There we go. Nice. Did alright there. Let's tidy these lines up here. I'll just give it a little bit of bluing. A light bluing. Tidy that line up there, please. Thank you. Nice. Still here! Dig the music. Ever heard of Crazy Licks? I have not heard of Crazy Licks. What is that? Yeah, I just download video game soundtracks and just play them on here because it's royalty free. Yay! Mind if you like? Go for it. I'll have a little look at it later on. Actually, video game soundtracks probably aren't royalty free, but they don't get claimed, so I class them as they are. But I have got them there, so you can see what's playing. That doesn't stop it from being claimed, but you know. At least I'm telling you what it is. I'm not trying to say it's mine. Oh, I do have my own music. Well, it's nothing like this. The music I make is very much electronic. Ah, bollocks. I've still got the links disabled. Feel free to DM it to me. We had a spate of bots linking in chat. Sorry about that. You make heavy metal, nice. Project called Toxic Dream on Bandcamp. Oh, nice. Tell you what, link us your Bandcamp on either DM or on Discord. We've got a section in Discord for music and stuff. I usually post my garbage on there. But I've got a Bandcamp for me electronic music. I make electronic music for streamers to use in their streams if they want. It's not. It's some of it's not the best, but you know, it's me. I'm not the best. Some of it's made on Music 2000, which is the PS2 game. 3000 even is the PS2 game. You've been thinking of making synthwave? Well, you're more than welcome to pop along and have a look at what I'm up to. Because sometimes I'll do a music stream. Well, you know, if I'm just in the mood to make music rather than gaming, I'll just I'll whack the software I use on. My phone just went then. Can't see that yet. Let's wait till after the stream. Oh dear me. You know what? This model is not far off. It sounds like Fruity Loops. Oh, my music. Oh yeah. Some of the stuff that I've got on there is stuff I've made when I was like 18 or something, or even younger on the Music 2000. I've got quite a few. My latest tune is probably the one I'm the happiest with, but it's not on Bandcamp yet because I haven't released it. Yeah, Tunes What I Made Volume 3 is basically the album I'm working on at the minute. Pretty cool. You used to use FL Studio? Fruity Loops, yeah. I use something called Sound... What's it called? I can't even remember. Ridiculous. Soundtrap, there you go. That's what I use. Which is it's a system owned by bloody Google. So as soon as I can afford to get something like Fruity Loops, I will definitely be grabbing something like that. Yeah, Soundtrap is fine for what I need it for. Nice basic software, exactly. You don't need to overcomplicate things. It's easy. Just, you know, get some tunage going. It's nice. Yeah, I am a metalhead, but I can't make metal music because I don't have a band, and I don't know how to mix it myself, if you know what I mean. So, well, and also I can only play really the bass and rhythm guitar, really. So can't do any of this lead shit. Can't do solos to save my life. But yeah, I also love a bit of techno because I'm a massive fan of the Wipeout series got me into techno music. I fucking love Orbital and Left Field. They are probably my favourite, some of my favourite musicians. In fact, Orbital was the the group I listened to the most last year, apparently, according to Spotify anyway. Hang on, what's going on here? Who's trolling who? Oh, you toured a bit back in the day. Nice. Musicians these days are terrible people. Flaky and lazy. As a military vet, you lack solidarity. The lack of solidarity and work ethic pisses you off. Yeah, Europop. I'll be on the Eurovision Song Contest before you know it, mate. Before you know it, right? I'm gonna just refresh this bit of white tack because it's not sticking the model on. Oop, ad break. Sorry about that. Raggle, if you feel it's appropriate, feel free to use the command. No, we haven't used it in a while. Sometimes I feel mean doing it. Right, I need white, because there's a white bit that I haven't done yet. And then I think this model is actually done. Oh my god. Can't believe it. Oh, that's way too thick. Yeah, I need to thin my paint. Thin your paints! I can't believe I've just not thinned my paint. I've just not thinned my paint. Yeah, there you go. Braggle did it on request. Don't think he's targeting you. It's me. I'm targeting you. But yeah, feel free to ignore that. That is fine. You don't have to. No one's forcing anyone to subscribe, especially these days. Because he lives and all that. Cost of living. Ridiculous, isn't it? Right. I'm going to tidy up some white bits here that have got a little bit of discoloration. A little bit of that. One nice flat colours. Nice flat colours if I can. Painting it on top of dark colours is never going to give you the best, but it's fine. Fine. I think I've done alright actually, to be honest. Apart from that bit there, that's definitely not fine. You can still see the blue through that. Crikey. Need more white. Need more white paint. Dang it. Right. Looks like we're coming back from the ad break now, so thank you very much for sticking with us through the ads. I appreciate that they are a pain in the arse, but needs must. And Twitch does, in fact, force quite a lot of ads, unfortunately. But you can get rid of it if you want. You can get rid of it for free if you've got Amazon Prime. With one streamer, anyway. If you've got Amazon Prime, you've probably already used it on someone. That's all good. Thank you very much for bearing with us. Right, there you go. I think there's a couple of little bits of metal I want to do. I haven't done any metal. Holy shit. Since we since we did the wash, I've not done any of the metal. We need to highlight the metal bits. Crikey. What an oversight. What an oversight indeed. Right, okay. Get rid of most of that paint, please. And we're good. Okay. Not going to be the tidiest job I've ever done, but not bad. The model's coming together quite nicely. And to be fair, it's not my favourite mech, so... Although I think I like it more than I did when I started. Since I've heard that by standard it comes with an AC-20. Ooh yeah, it's like a hunchback with a hatchet. Love me a hunchback. I think that's probably going to be my next model that I aim to get. A hunchback, an Atlas maybe. Probably a king crab as well. The king crab's from a favourite assault. Triple AC-20s. No noodle arms though. It's a hunchy. It's gotta have noodle arms if it's a hunch. Or are you talking about the Axman not having noodle arms, so therefore it can't be anything like a hunchback? In which case, correct. Nice, okay. Damn it, I think I painted a bit too much on that. Not too much paint on my brush, I think, here. It's causing all sorts of mishaps. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not happy with that. Oh dear. The end of my paintbrush has fallen off, everyone. Right. Come here, super glue. This is my best fucking... This is my best brush and I do not want to lose it. Right, come on. A little bit of... Oh, fuck, that's way too much. That's going to stick to my fucking fingers. There you go. Oh, fuck. Right, get rid of any excess. And ram it on. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Super glue on my fingers, but... Brush secured. And I didn't get any super glue on the bristles, which is what I was mainly worried about there, but it's fine. I don't know if mistreat me brushes, you know. Let's give it a quick clean whilst we're here. Don't glue your fingers together. I've done it before. I have done it before. Oh man, look at that. Super glue and paper on me. On my fingers. Oh. Right, where was I? I was doing doing this, wasn't I? Yes, I was doing painting. Yes, that sounds about right. I don't remember which bit I was on. I think it was on the back of the arm here. Yeah. Can't believe me brush just the tip fell off. Ridiculous. That looks fine as is. I'm not going to highlight any of that. It's great. Lovely. All good. Don't need to highlight too much on the legs because they should look a little bit mucky, given the fact that, you know, it's touching the ground. Okay, there we go. Oh, that super glue's really dried on me there. That is bad. I hate that. Oh, I don't like that at all. Right on the tip and bloody thumb. Oh, do you know what that's going to stop me doing? That's going to stop me unlocking my bloody phone. Oh no! Nightmare! I'm going to have to open my phone with a pattern like a savage. Ah. Oh. Life is so hard. I'll spend a little bit of time on that later. Right, a couple of little bits of tidying that needs doing. But other than that, I think the model's pretty much there. I'm not going to say it's done because I might end up... By the way, I've had the Santa hat on for 40 fucking minutes here. I've had the Santa hat on for 40 fucking minutes. I think I've succeeded with the Santa hat for the day. I just sort of forgot it was there. Alright, let's get the blue and let's just tidy a little bits up here. There's a bit of black there that needs doing as well. Okay. Give it nice straight lines. That's great. And that's supposed to be blue as well. There we go. Lovely stuff. Just try and straighten that line up a bit more. Just don't break the wood. That's the plan. As long as the wood is still there, we still got something to glue it onto. That's it is my best brush as well because it's got the pointiest point. It's got a very small, yeah. It's a nice small brush with a nice pointy point. It's actually from an old watercolor set. From when I was a kid, and I've just kept it in my Warhammer box constantly. It came with me to this house, and yeah, it's just the best brush I've ever had. I don't think I've ever used it for watercolor painting. I don't think I've really done watercolor painting since I was in school. All right, there's the blue done. Let's talk about how you how not to use glue. Oh, I see. Fair enough. Solid there. That's good. Right. What was it doing? Black. I need black. Abaddon black. There we are. I'm not far away from this. This is nearly done. Nice. Lovely. Nice nothing. That there is good enough for me. I think this is what I would call table ready. Oh yeah, the vice grips, yeah. Oh, I've got a decent set of clippers over here. I think everyone's got this set. Good clippers, the blue handle stuff. There's some paint on the inside of it. I'm going to have to clean that off, but that's fine. I use it to dig out the paint from me pots. So, okay, I'm gonna get the rest of the squad down, so I can show you the full squad. All right, so let me go to this screen. Haha. Hi. All right then. So I'm gonna zoom in or focus a little bit further away from me. There we go. Here is the Axman. It's not perfect. It's definitely not the best of the mech, the Battletech models I've done, but it's not bad. I would say he's all right, and I'll show you with the rest of the squad. Let's line them up. Line them up on this this piece of card that I use as my palette. Here we are. They need to be sort of this far away, so we need to zoom the camera manually. Ooh, there we go. There's my Battletech Lance, everyone. Lovely. You got yourself a Bushwhacker, the Axman that I painted today, the Cataphract, which we did first, and a Night Star. Lovely stuff. Top Lance, that. Not bad, not bad. Alright then, I think with that, we can safely say the paint club has been successful. So, where's my camera gone? There it is. Thank you everyone for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you. Especially those who came in for the raid. If you came in for the raid and you stuck with us till the end, thank you so much. Absolutely wonderful of you. Feel free to pop that follow button if you want to come back and do this again next week. Right. So yeah, I need to say thank you to HMods for both the massive raid and the follow. And thank you to ZelixDev13 for the follow and for chatting away with me and keeping the spirits up on a Monday evening. Thank you to Fraggle for the modding. And thank you everyone for just watching and being pleasant and being wonderful. We will be back tomorrow for... No yet. We'll see how I feel, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be either Halfway, we'll finish that off, or Baldur's Gate 3, because I missed Saturday's stream. Alright all, have yourself a fantastic evening everyone, and we'll see you next time. Ta-ra.